So where are we now?
Well, you're entering into our nursery. This is our nursery area. As you notice, one of the things at Valley Pentecostal Church is we love kids. We believe the family is very important to us. And so this is our nursery area. This area here right now is supervised by the parents right now. As we're getting more workers, we'll probably have it supervised by staff in here, but right now it's supervised by the parents. You have access to see what's going on in the service and what's happening. So we've got this all set up with their own washroom, their own change room, so they can do all, and we've got an area set up here for nursing moms and everything else. And we make it just bright and full of life like the kids are. We just probably just let you know is like all of our staff and almost most of our people here at Valley Pentecostal Church have had to go through a process called Plan to Protect. And they all have to have police checks. They have to take a course on how to honor children and how to care for children and to do all that, and then to also make this the safest place that we can within our abilities to protect our investment of our children and your children, that would be coming here. And so that's a very important thing for us. It's a lot of extra work, but you know what? It's the value of children and their safety is at no cost. So this is our nursery, which is a great
Beautiful
place for them.
So we're going now into...
Well, let's go into the main sanctuary.
Sure,
and this is our upper floor. We've got handicapped washrooms because of the entranceway here. That way people have free access here. This is our main sanctuary that you're entering into. We did kind of a modernizing overhaul here since I've been here, changing all the carpeting, repainting it, trying to modernize it, removing the light fixtures and changing all of them to try and save energy. Same with the windows and everything. We're very cautious, conscious about trying to be energy efficient the best that we can. So we've upgraded a lot of things in those areas as well.
It's very bright.
Yeah, it's that was a big thing. We wanted it to be bright for you. We've got our sound guys set up at the back. We're into a lot of high-tech stuff with computers and everything else like that. All our services are downloaded onto the computer, and then we have the audio right now, which you can go on our website and get all of our services that are preached. And we're just in the process of looking at maybe going streaming to stream all of our services. Then you can watch everything that's going on. As you notice, we're not the church with pews anymore. We're into the chairs. These are interlocking chairs. They almost seem like a pew. Got away from the old hard pews. Now we're into padding, nice soft chairs to sit in.
Versatile too, isn't it?
But we've gone to these chairs. We went to this process because this is really a multi-use type of situation. As you see, we've got chairs out for just over 150, 180 people, but we have access with the extra chairs to seat 300. And that's what our sanctuary will seat is 300 people. And this is a multi-use kind of situation as well for us. The blood clinic, as I was saying earlier, utilizes this whole area. This is their main area for the blood clinic. And in fact, we even have a group coming in that's going to do, it's like a music group where they teach kids different instruments and different things in the arts. And they're going to be utilizing this as well. So the sanctuary has been used for different functions. So with the chairs, we can take them out, we can move them around, we can put more, less, whatever we want to do. So it makes the room a lot more usable for us. So if we know we're going to have a big crowd, we can add chairs. If it's going to be a small crowd, we can make it more close and intimate for us.
And didn't you say that there's a dance group that's going to be
there's a dance group that's coming in here that's going to they do a lot of musical stuff. I don't know if they totally do just dance, but I know they do a lot of recitals. and music things, and they're going to be coming in. And they've done a few of their main shows, so all those parents will be coming in to see their kids, what they have learned, like we said, the heartbeat of this church is really to touch our community, and so we want to be a part. We don't want to just be a church on the corner. We want to really have the community know that this church is here for them.
Okay.
As you notice, we're kind of high tech, the laptops and everything else, so between Pastor Curtis and myself, we use a lot of PowerPoint or videos, so we project them up on the big screen. I have a lot of videos, different things that are going on, and one of the great little things that Pastor Curtis does occasionally is he'll do like a movie night, and so we've got all the copyright licenses for that kind of thing, and so families will come in and have a movie here and have a great time. As you notice, a lot of the instruments up on the platform, we're very up-tempoed worship. We're no longer with really the old pipe organs and things like that. We've gone to the keyboards and the drums, the bass, acoustic guitars, electric guitars, and in fact, sometimes we have double keyboards going, and so we like very up-tempo music, very engaging. People love the time of worship here because we love worshiping God. And as we were talking earlier, this is the area that our artist usually gets in here, and then they just kind of wait on God as the worship music's going. God just kind of gives them a picture. Sometimes it'll take weeks for them to finish it, and they'll get them done. And so God's given them a picture. And one of the things that I'm kind of a stickler with is I usually ask them what God showed them. And so they, when they're all done their picture, they share what God was showing them. I don't want things hanging on the walls here without a reason behind them. And so that's what we do. And we just love being in here with God and worshiping God in the fullness of all that He is. And in the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. We just love the moving of the Holy Spirit. So
Sounds like a lot goes on.
well, just it's a good time. It's a good time.
That's really nice.
And as you notice, we don't use the platform to preach from. Both Pastor Curtis and myself are a part of the family here. So we preach right down on the floor, close up to the people. And so when we're ministering, we're right there with them. And we do a lot of ministry at the altar, praying for the sick and praying with people. And so our altar spaces are usually quite large. So that there's lots of room for people to be ministered to.
Very nice.